I'm sorry Miss Kane won't be able to join us.
Very full schedule.
I remember when Lacey's first started buying time on New Beginnings. Watched the show with my ex-wife. I don't think my ex ever quite got over my crush on Erica Kane.
Yeah, Erica has that effect on people. She also is very deeply committed to her business ventures, and I think it would make her very, very happy if Lacey saw the upmarket potential in buying a percentage of the inventory. We could talk about some numbers and see what you guys are comfortable with.
I'd feel more comfortable if Miss Kane were here. With her daughter in prison, isn't Erica stretched a bit too thin to give Fusion the attention it deserves?
I've been with Fusion a very long time. Very long time. I know the numbers, the demos, the potential as well as anybody does.
Your reputation as a businessman is impeccable, but Fusion is a company that needs a feminine touch. No offense.
None taken.
I'm offended.
Hey, Miss Kane, I hope I'd never do anything to offend you.
Well, you ordered your cocktails without me. A Virgin Mary, please.
Let me get you a chair.
Thank you.
Jake, I talked to the pastor, I talked to the maintenance man, I talked to anybody I could find. Nobody saw anything.
How could you let this happen? Who just leaves a baby by himself and just leaves him alone? Who does that?
Just stay calm.
Trevor is missing.
Amanda, I'm sorry.
Well, it's not just your fault. We all agreed to do this plan.
We have to call the police and they'll issue an Amber Alert.
We were thinking about talking to
I don't
Jesse.
think we should do that.
It's the only way.
Well, fine, but if we do that, then you have to be prepared to expose ourselves to David.
It doesn't matter. Trevor is missing. Jesse will understand.
Even if he did anything that Jesse tried, he'd have to be through official channels, which means that David could find out about it, which means that he could end up with Trevor.
Great. My baby is in the hands of God knows what kind of person.
I think we should do everything that we can ourselves first, and then if that doesn't work, we should go to the police. Right? What do you...
We have to cover as much ground as possible. We have to split up.
It's right in front of us. We've missed it. You guys, it's David. It's gotta be.
Perhaps you have some stress that you're experiencing, or...
Stress?
Yeah.
No. Everything's just hunky-dory.
I mean, come on, you're living in a three-ring circus. The Martins, the Portlands, Crystal all living under Tad's roof. That could certainly have something to do with it. Or at least Jake and Amanda moved out. Jake and Amanda. Interesting.
Well, I miss them, that's all.
No, I'd say there's something more to it than that. Jake and Amanda.
Would you stop doing that, please?
All right, Opal, what's going on? Why is your heart thumping out of your chest the moment I say their names?
Well, baby, it is because I know how terrible you have been to both of them, and that they're still mourning that child, and that upsets me.
Or there's something else, something you're holding on to. My advice, get it off your chest before your heart jumps out of it.
It's David. It's totally a David move.
David was at the hospital with us.
Yeah, but maybe he's not working alone. I mean, he was able to con that nurse into poisoning Adam.
But how did he find out? He could have been following me. He could have been watching your house. You brought Trevor there. Opal saw him. Kathy saw him. It's not so crazy that David would figure it out.
You know, at one moment he mentioned to me something about adoption.
See?
But that doesn't mean he was following us. That could have been just a coincidence.
No, this is totally David. This is exactly what he would do. He's toying with us, guys. He wants us to know he knows our plan. If David found out that Trevor is alive, he would do anything to get him back. Jake, he's got him.
I have an idea. I would need your help, though. Okay?
Sure.
And I think you should go back to the hospital. You know, we have that plan, the open baby safety plan. Somebody can bring a baby back, no questions asked. Maybe whoever took the baby would feel safe enough to bring the baby back.
Okay.
So it would be...
You go to the hospital. I'll stay here. I'll scout around. I'll ask
Yes.
questions. If anyone saw anything, I will find out.
Are we clear?
Yeah.